Hello, welcome to a new video of computer science. In this video, we will be seeing how Intext questions are being solved with the programs available. And let's go into the video. First question is, what will be the output of the following programs? So let's check what are the programs written here. So this is a program where this is a function prototype with the name add, and this is the main function. Here x is assigned the value as 5.0 with a float data type, and here the value x is passed as parameter to the function add, and the control goes from here to the definition that is below. And then what happens is the value should get added by 2 and stored here. But once after finishing this function calling, it comes back here and the value is to be displayed. Okay, so that's what happening in this particular program. Let's check what the output will be for this particular program. So this is the program, first program in the online compiler. Here the same thing is being used here. Now let's run it and see what's the output. The output is displayed as 5. So that is the output of this particular program. Okay, let's go to the second program. Now similar program, here the value of x is existing outside the function. That means in the previous program the value x, if you see both the programs, the value x was defined inside the main function. Okay, and if you see it is displayed outside, that means it is a global variable, not a local variable. So at the starting it is 5.0, and now the main function starts, execution starts from here. Here function is being called with x parameter, that it goes to the definition, and then whatever is there in the definition, that means the value of x should be incremented by 2 and stored in x. That happens, and then the control comes back to this particular point and value has to be displayed. Now let's check what the output of this particular program should be. Okay, so the second program is here in the online compiler. Now let's run the program to see what is the output. Again it gives 5 as the output, though it is the value of x is initiated outside the main function. That is the main difference between these two programs, the first and the second one. Let's go to the third program. Now here you can see the same similar function is here. Add function, value of x is defined inside the main function, and then variable y is also used, and y is used for calling that function and storing its value, and then it displays both x and y, and this is the definition of the function. So this is the third program using x and y. Y is used for calling the function and storing its value. So this time when the function is called, it goes here and the value whatever is there will be stored in y. So when values are displayed, x is displayed, that is 5 already, and y value is the output of that function's return value, that is x plus 2, that is y plus 2, 7. So this time it will display 5 and 7. Now let's check the next program, D. So here ampersand is used two variables are there, a and b. They are displayed. A function is called p1 with parameters a and b, and location is being used here and the actual value is used here. So let's check what will be the output of this program. So now this program is done here, and output, when you run it, output you will get this way. So this message is coming, and the values before the function is called are a and b, 5 and 6. Next one is after calling the function p1, and then whatever is the value a and b, the a and b becomes now 7 and 6. Okay, so this is how when the function is called, this output will be the result. Okay, let's go to next program. Here you can see variable a and b are used outside the main function, and try2 is the function declared here, function prototype. Then comes the main function, a and b values are given here, and then calling of function happens here, calling function calling. Then output is displayed. This is used for new line, but instead you can use endl2, and quotation should be the other one which you have in your keyboard. Let's go to the next page. So this is the function definition where the try2 function is called. These are the activities happening inside the function and displaying of the values. So let's check what the output comes for this particular program. So for this function program, output will be like this: 17, 17, 10, 10, 17. So the first one is a and b. Accordingly, the value is displayed after this function call, and then inside the function we have got x, y, and b. So both these prints will be the things. So from here the control goes to this particular function definition where x, b is equal to x, so b becomes the value of x. Okay, and it looks like this for this program. The second question is filling the blanks. The first one is any C++ program contain at least dash function. Any program will have one function at least, that is main function. After each function has done a job, control returns to the function calling, or where the function was called from. Calling of a function in the calling program is known as function prototype. So declaration of a function is also known as prototype. Next one is, in a program the function can be called in two ways. One is by value, pass by value, and pass by reference or call by reference. By reference. When the return type is not specified, the default return type of function is void. To return the control back to the calling function, we use the keyboard return. Next is in a dash or in a black function, looping is not allowed. Inline. So inline function has the minimum number of loops. Next one is state whether the following statements are true or false. There is a limit on the number of functions that might be present in a C++ program. That's not true. Any number of functions you can use. So this is false. A variable which is declared inside the function is called global variable. That is false. That is local variable. When function is not returning anything, return type is void. That is true. An inline function is preferred when its size is small. True. In call by reference, any change made in the object inside the function will reflect the value of the actual object. Any change made to the object inside the function will reflect in the value of the actual object. That is also true. This we have already learned in the call by reference portion. Next is C++ program can have more than one function with the same name. Yes, we call it as function overloading. So this is also true. Inline is a keyword in C++ programming language. Yes, which contains minimum codes, little codes. An inline function must be defined before it is called. Yes, acts how you want it to be a normal function. Any function in C++ can be declared as inline function. That is not true. If it is a large code, it won't be taken as inline. It is necessary to specify the variable name in the function prototype. Yes, true. So our Intext question is almost done for the chapter. Now remains the terminal questions that we will see in the next video. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe.